has become very convenient for all of us. It's just a click in our hands. It's just a single tap by a finger with the help of our mobile phones. Technology has made it so easier for us. Uh, in the ancient times, it was not that easy. Even when this concept, this technology of making photographs started, if you talk to your parents, they will also be telling that clicking photographs somewhere, अगर आप उनकी photographs देखोगे तो specially photo studio जाके click करवाते थे अगर कुछ occasion है या कुछ है. Vaishali, she's saying that a connection is not proper. Vaishali, बेटा आपको कहीं अपनी ही location change करके देखना पड़ेगा. I cannot help you much. Just pay attention to the content. जितना सुनाई देता है दे लो. Rest you can get back to me individually. I'll help you out. Okay. So if you talk to your parents, they'll tell you कि हम photograph click करवाने के लिए, especially photo studios, they used to go where whatever occasions they were, like if there was a they are getting ready for a wedding. The wedding photography was one thing which was a big deal, and people actually used to gather around the photographer to get their pictures clicked, right? Because obviously wedding is a big day for anybody's life. So the people who have joined that day, they even want to be a part of it, showcasing that they are also part of the big event. So photographs make memories, right? That is the basic reason. There are times when we look at the photographs after, after a gap of time, then we realize, oh God, how much we have changed. If you look at a photograph when you were in class 3 and now when you're in class 11, you find a hell lot of difference in yourself, right? Your face, your that maturity level is somewhere there now. That innocence is somewhere not reflected much on your face now, which there was. That bubbly face might be there, and you might be a bit chubby at that time, and now you have grown slender. So there's certain changes, physical changes also, which are easily reflected. Now, for old people, if you have ever seen, for them, when they show you their photographs, they're very happy. And in that very proud tone, they tell you, see, this is my picture. And then that was a time when I was also beautiful. I was you. So, जैसे हमने the portrait of a lady में वो चीज connect करी थी, Khushwant Singh said that when he saw his grandmother's photograph, he didn't realize that once upon a time, his grandmother was so beautiful, because he had always seen his grandmother in that crisscross wrinkled face, right? So these are memories. After a period of time, we may not even realize that how much we have changed. But these photographs are the memories which help us to recall that was a time, and that was the time when we looked in that manner, right? So photographs has very important, uh, somewhere they hold a crucial importance in our life. Today we are addicted to taking selfies, right? Though in earlier period it was not. But when we talk about young people taking photographs or and then showing it to their grandchildren when they grow old, obviously that makes sense, because we cannot hold time actually. Time is something which is moving on every second, every second it moves on and on. But we can capture those moments in our camera. We can capture those moments through these photographs, right? Whether it's a trip, whether it's a picnic, whether it's your good luck parties or farewell parties, that friends meet, that normal get-togethers, you relish those memories with the help of the photograph. Now, this is a poem by Shelley Cholson. Shelley Cholson, uh, here the poetess discusses about a photograph. Now, this photograph is very crucial for us. It's very important for her. Why? The photograph is pasted on the cardboard, which shows two of her cousins named Betty and Dolly, right? Now, today in this session, I'll just be giving you the introduction of the poem, and tomorrow I'll be explaining the content too. So the poem is easy, it's not difficult, but I'll just give you the introductory section today, and tomorrow, line by line, paraphrasing, we'll do it tomorrow in tomorrow's live session. Now, the poet discusses a photograph in the poem. The photograph pasted on the cardboard shows two cousins named Betty and Dolly. Now, Betty and Dolly, they went paddling in the sea, holding the poet's mother's hand, right? She's holding poetess mother's hand. They are holding this lady's hand. The eldest girl, the poet's mother, was of 12 years at that time. The eldest girl, the poet's mother, was the eldest girl who is holding the mother's hand, and she was of 12 years at that time. Her uncle had a camera to take their photographs. Her uncle had a camera to take their photographs, and all the three, the two younger girls and the poetess mother, three people, they had got their photo clicked. One is the authoress mother and two is authoress cousins, Betty and Dolly. Now, uncle is clicking the photograph, and all the three, the two younger girls and the poet's mother, stood still facing the camera. Three of them are facing the camera. Now, there is also one change here. In today's life, when you find people clicking photographs, you make different faces, you give that expressions. Earlier, in earlier photographs, if you have ever seen, you'll notice people are standing in that attention position to getting their picture clicked, right? So that is also somewhat coming in the advent of technology, the advent of mobile phones with cameras and selfies has somewhat changed this concept of clicking photographs also. So now the uncle was clicking the photographs and all three of them was facing the camera, They pushed their hair to smile. They were like smiling. The photograph has three smiling faces. Three of them were smiling. One of them was the poet's mother. She was looking very sweet and charming. The photograph was taken before the poet's birth. Now, this photograph was clicked when the poetess was not even born. The sea washed the imprints of the feet on the shore. Because they were standing on the seashore, there were waves behind them. So the sea washed the imprints of the feet on the shore. They were standing on the seashore, their feet were in the sand. So the sea wave was washing the imprints of their feet which were there on the sand. The sea appears to have not changed much. Now, this is what the poetess is coming to the main point. See, photographs is something which we see that period's environment, maybe the sky, the sea, whatever the surroundings all around. The authoress is able to see that, and she says the sea has not changed much, right? There is no change in water and waves. Neither is there any change in the moving of the water or in the waves, right? Am I clear? Please keep this thing in mind, that the authoress says that there is no change in the sea, nor in the movement of the water, nor any change in the waves. 20 or 30 years later, the poetess mother would laugh at the photo. So she said that maybe 20 or 30 years later, she would have laughed at this photograph. It generally happens. हम जब 10 years, 15 years, big gaps के बाद हम जब अपने photographs देखते हैं, it actually amuses us. We realize how much we have changed, how much time has changed us, what changes age has brought in us. Aryan Upadhyay is saying, ma'am, I have missed some portion due to the connection error. Aryan, don't worry, beta, let me go with the flow. Once I am done with it, today I'll just be doing the introductory part. Whatever you'll understand, good enough. Tomorrow I'll be doing it in detail. You will not miss anything. Don't worry, right? And what today's video will be uploaded on the YouTube channel also, RP Malik educational video, so you can view it again afterwards. Tomorrow morning you can view it. Okay, guys. So 20 or 30 years later, she said that the mother would laugh at the photograph. She would be actually amused maybe by seeing that change in the photograph. She would recollect and remember the event, how her cousins Betty and Dolly had dressed themselves for the beach. The mother would be amused by recalling that how these two girls, Betty and Dolly, actually they dressed themselves for going to the beach. This generally happens when we have a look at our picture, any of the pictures which we had collected few years back. We recall that event. That was the event when we went there and those things happened. We met all these people. It was real fun. It was great enjoyment. So we recall and we relish those memories through these pictures. So that was what the poetess also was imagining, that mother would have laughed at this picture. See, I'm using the word would have laughed. I'll give you the reason later on. You'll get the reason later on. She would have laughed looking at the picture, that recalling that how Betty and Jolly got themselves dressed up for this beach visit. Now, the sea holiday was her past. That was a past, which where they went for a holiday on the seaside. But her happiness and laughter pleased the poet. But the poetess, is still very happy to see that how happy and how uh, glad, that laughter, that carefree smile which the mother is carrying on her face in this picture. After having a look at this picture, the poetess is still very happy. But the poet and poetess mother are sad because of the strong sense of loss. But there is a strong sense of loss here. I'll come to that point. What is that strong sense of loss? Why somewhere the pain is there in the poetess heart? What loss she is suffering from? The mother lost the happy moments of her childhood, which she used to enjoy at the beach. For the mother, the sad part may be that those happy moments she has lost. The past can never come back. At times, it happens with us also. That when we recall our past, when we see the pictures, when we see the photograph, we say, "Wow, what a time it was! We really had great fun." See, this is a statement given by one of the great philosophers who says that present is not as beautiful, but memories are always sweeter than present, and that's a fact. Memories are always sweeter in present when you're living that moment, when you are now, the poet could not enjoy the mother lost the happy moments of her childhood, which she used to enjoy at the beach, and the poet could not enjoy her mother's sweet smile. What the poetess was missing was a mother's sweet smile. Now, why she was missing that? Was the mother was not smiling now, or what the reason was? Because she had also lost this fascinating moment of delight. Because the poetess has lost this fascinating moment, this delightful moment, also the poetess had lost. Right? Now, the mother is no more. The reason behind that is that the mother is no more now. She died years ago. Many years ago, the mother died. She has been dead nearly as many years as that girl in the picture lived. That is for 12 years. Remember, I told you one of the girls is of 12 years. So, mother has died almost 12 years before. So that is a big loss for the poetess. That is the reason she is missing her. She finds her mother is happy in that smile, but she says that I was not even there to view that fascinating moment. She can only see through the picture. Though she is happy that her mother was happy in that picture, she was living, enjoying her holiday, and she could see her that big laugh and smile and a pleasant face in that picture. But the girl is missing her because she has lost her mother. The poet has no words to utter. Poetess has nothing else to say. The poet is in a fix to make any comment. She's almost overwhelmed with emotions. She's really feeling very sorrowful. She's missing her mom badly, so she has no words to express. The silence of death makes him silent. So that silence of death has made the poetess also silent, right? This is the main introductory section. That is all what the poet has. Am I clear with the first part? Is there any doubts related to that? See, today I'm not going to move further. Tomorrow I'm going to start with your sentence-wise. On मैं इसको और strictly follow करूंगी. If your videos are not on, if you are enrolled by some other name, I'll be removing you guys. ठीक है? बाकी syllabus, I assure you guys, don't worry. Step wise चलेंगे. जब आप लोगों की तरफ से go ahead मिलेगा, then only I'll move forward. Clear? Now the assignment I told you I have uploaded on the ERP. उसको कर लो. I'm giving you the 3-4 days. Complete your assignment. Once you are through that assignment, then I'll be uploading this poetry assignment on the ERP. I'll not be rushing, right? So, any problem with the introduction of the poem, guys? Please let me know. Sardik, we are through with the content here.